Hello everyone, and welcome to Meta One Design Headquarters. We are back for another episode of Beyond the NFT. My name is Sinful, and I am your host. I see the headquarters starting to fill up a little bit. We're currently at like around 18, 19 users here. So good to see you all. It always puts a big smile on my face to see you. Welcome Flair. Hello Shelly. I see Nina all cozy between Shelly and old guy over here. What's up JK? Good to see you. Brittany over there, ready to enjoy the show. We have Toxic Waifu and Mean Green Doge in the house. We have Kanessa rocking the Mew bubble alongside our good friend Rustan. Looks like he's having a pizza day today. He got his pizza shoes on, he got his pizza in his mouth, and he's partying. Welcome on the rise. Thank you for being here. Bitfiend, I think you're around here somewhere. What up, Ozzy, Meta Wolf, Odd Job, Shaw, Rishi Girl. Thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate. Oh, I missed my friend Derek because he was flying over here. Look at him. He's looking good up there. Damn, Derek, did that back tattoo hurt? Yeah, we getting tatted over here on Decentraland these days. Now, before we begin, a word from our sponsor, Bucktown MMA.
What's up, Bucktown fam? This is Coach Pete, and today I'm really excited to walk you through how easy it is to support our mission. So simple that you can make a difference right here on our website. So first, what I want you to do is go to bucktown.org. On the top, I want you to click the donate button. This button's gonna take you directly to our donation page where you can choose how you would like to contribute to our social cause. You can select a specific amount or even a custom one that you're comfortable with. Every bit helps to help these kids become empowered, as well as help build a strong community. Now consider becoming a recurring donor by selecting the monthly donation option. It's a great way to offer continuous support throughout the year, and you can stop that recurring payment anytime. So from here, all you have to do is fill out all the payment information and you are all set. After completing your donation, check your email because you're gonna get a confirmation as a thank you for your generosity. Thanks to your support, we can continue to grow, reach more communities, and help change lives. So please take a second to join us because we are stronger together. And if you feel someone else may be interested in supporting Bucktown, please feel free to share this with anyone you want on any social media platform, emails, or even in person. My name's Coach Pete. Thank you so much from Bucktown. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, Bucktown MMA. I love having you as a sponsor to our Beyond the NFT shows. And just a little more detail, I believe as of today, Bucktown stopped collecting direct donations, but you could still head over to bucktown.org/shop and pick up some merch and Decentraland wearables. All proceedings go back to the program.
Yeah, go get you some.
Yeah. Now, without further delay, it is a pleasure, it is a privilege, and an honor to introduce music producer and good friend of mine, the legend, the secret ingredient. Welcome, Al Bakwurdz. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic after that introduction. Yeah,
Y-
like I don't think I've ever had such a wonderful introduction done about me.
Hey man, we gotta.
Hey, can I use this? Can I use this audio?
Oh, oh yeah, of course, anytime,
Yeah,
anytime.
let me use that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on the front of a song or something.
For
Let's
sure,
go.
for sure, for sure. And I mean, all sessions are recorded, so we can, get you the audio anytime, and I can download it so you
I'm
can use
gonna
that
I'm
directly.
gonna make you a star.
Let's go. Yeah, so Al, welcome. It's so good to have you here on the show tonight. And I always like to start the show by passing the mic over to my guest and allowing them the opportunity to give themselves that proper introduction. Tell the people about yourself and what you do.
So yeah, as you heard, I am Al Bakwurdz, the secret ingredient. I've been producing music for, off and on for over 20 years. Um, yeah, I'm a father. I just like creating and being a part of creation. So, any chance that I get, I just try to link up with people that are creatives and see what we can do together. As of lately, though, I've been leaning into my own thing, trying to do content creation on Instagram, since that is a currency these days. And, getting really back into music after I left it after so long. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more there is to say about me after that
You are a
beautiful
legend.
introduction. That's right. I forgot about that part. I am a legend, just in case you didn't know. And
So
yeah, we'll
so
get into that later.
yeah, for sure. What I've been noticing lately is the secret ingredient.
Mhm, mhm,
Like
mhm.
where did that come from, and how long has it been there? Because has it been there the entire time and I didn't notice?
Yo, like, I'm glad you asked that question. That's a great question. And it's a beautiful answer because I didn't know that it was there. And I didn't know what to call it. Ever since I started doing music, with all of my peers, they've all said when you're around and when you're involved, things are just better. But nobody could put a pin on it. Nobody could say, "Oh, you're the best engineer, you're the best producer, you're the best rapper, you're the best lyricist." Just pretty much anything that I got myself involved with, it gave it that extra little touch. So I was watching Kung Fu Panda, right?
Let's go.
You seen Kung Fu Panda, right?
Shout
I
out
mean,
Poe.
everybody has. Yeah, shout out Poe. And when he opened up the scroll and he looked at the scroll and it was him, like that was the secret ingredient. So, I just kind of took the essence of that message and made it part of my brand that I am the secret ingredient. And as long as I'm involved in your project, it's just going to be that much better.
I love it. I love it. I mean,
Yeah, isn't that fly?
like I've been listening to your music like last few months and stuff like that and all that and seeing like, you are one of those individuals that like to, bring your friends along for the ride.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're always posting about your homies and what they're doing out there, and and that's something that like you don't really see out there. So you really are the secret ingredient, my friend. Um,
That's what's up.
I guess we can start with Decentraland. Like, how did you find Decentraland? And like originally when you first came on, what were your initial thoughts on kind of like how a platform like this could help musicians?
I mean, it wasn't, you know, when I first stumbled upon Decentraland, it wasn't about anything except for I heard there was a casino.
Let's go.
So I came through to go to the casino. I was like, there's no way this is real. So I went to the casino and I came up, all right, and then I cashed that out and went and spent the money on like, I don't know, like some blunts or some shit. And was like, oh, yo, this is real. I can't believe this is real. And, I just was hanging out, at the casino playing blackjack all the time. Eventually, I started running into, people that were like throwing shows. And it just blew my mind. I was like, yo, like I could throw a show like from the comfort of my own home. Like I know a whole bunch of talented people, just like you were talking about. Like almost all of my friends are just super talented. So I'm like, yo, like this could be great for them. It's a low impact, low cost.
Yep.
You don't have to like travel, a few states over to go and perform, and you can just get a whole bunch of people gathered and in one area, and expose them to your craft and what you can do. And right then it clicked. I was like, yo, I need to figure this out and then get my friends in here. So the first show that I went to was Stony Eyes on Wednesday. Yeah, over at was it Parcel Parties lot?
What was it called?
With Grizz.
Was it the Magic Hour? Was it? I remember those shows.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was called the Magic Hour. Man, I was chilling. I smoked so much, like, and just listened to some dope ass reggae for like an hour, and I was like, yo, this is it. This is exactly what everybody that I know wants to do. So I took it from there and just tried to like, get as many people as I could involved with coming and showing their craft in Decentraland. One of the first ones, he goes by Big Wig now, Big Wig Ltd. But then he was Smoke Screezy.
Ah, right? Yes.
Yeah,
I remember Smoke.
Yeah, and this is a long story. It'll probably be chopped up weird, but there's a beautiful ending to it. At the time he wasn't really moving forward in his music career either. He was thinking, okay, maybe this isn't something that I want to do, just for the lack of an audience, lack of reward for the output, same things that I was feeling. And then I brought him to this space, and just talking with the community that was here and joining like Twitter spaces and talking with everybody, or in Discords, and the push that everybody gave to creative people to just create more things, that reignited like both of our love for creating music and even together. So from that, we just embarked on a whole new journey in making music together. And if you go to my Instagram, you'll see a lot of content that was created with me and Big Wig Ltd, and that is the guy that I'm talking about. And it was the Decentraland community that kind of saved our love for making music. Isn't that tight?
That's so tight. I mean, because we always need that reminder, like, when things don't kind of end up the way that you were hoping they would, right. And you're starting to like, just kind of starting to come down off that high. Like it's always good to find that next thing that will spark that, that passion that you have for music.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's awesome that, Decentraland helped you to get back on track, we can say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So since your time kind of stepping away from the space, what has been your primary focus?
Oh, just, making money. Yeah, it's an expensive craft. So more than anything, I'm just trying to open up ways for the people who do want to support me to support me. Yeah, and I've actually been trying to lean more into, my own solo creative works, because I have been working with a lot of people, which I love doing. But I just feel like all the people that I work with, they all have even been begging me to do something for myself. So there is something in the works, and I don't think that I'll say too much more about it, except for it's going to be something that I can build into an entire universe.
Oh, now you have captured my attention. Well,
Yeah, yeah. I might give you a couple of little sneak looks behind the scenes.
all right, all
How
right.
about that?
I'm sorry, everyone listening, but you can't look, but I can. Maybe,
You
maybe.
can look.
So right here we have your website. Scrolling down, I see that you have Eternal Desire, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a preview currently that you can.
Well, there's an interesting thing about that. So, yes, you can preview it on my website. And if you feel so inclined, you can purchase it for $1 to donate to the craft. Or you can just go look it up on your favorite streaming platform because it was released Monday the 24th.
Oh, so not too long ago it was released officially.
Yes, yes.
That's awesome. Okay, so you can pick it up on Al Bakwurd's website for $1, and if an individual picks up the music from your website, are there any added benefits that they could do with the .wav file? Like, could they mix it up, chop it up? Are they allowed to mix it up and chop it up?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, you can mix it up, you can chop it up, and you can even request the instrumental. I'll send the instrumental for remixes. So,
Nice, nice, and
yeah.
obviously, like if it becomes something, it would be kind of like, is it like one of those things where it's like, just give me credit, or just say I made a produced beat, or yeah.
Yeah, just give me my credit. Just give me my credit. If it becomes something, give me my credit. I'm gonna take that credit and try to get my own thing with it. But yeah,
Exactly, exactly.
at least tell the people where you got it from. Hey, come work with your boy again, yo. It cost you $1 to make millions. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. That would be the biggest come up. It'd be like buying one of those monkey JPEGs, huh?
Yeah, straight up.
But through the hard work of the individual, creating on top of like your creations. So let's.
Yeah, because I mean, I did the same thing.
Mhm.
I didn't play that horn that's in there.
Exactly. So moving forward into like your website, you have your merch here. You have Eternal Desire merch ready to
Hmm.
go as
Hmm.
well. When did this drop? The
That
internal.
dropped actually on the 24th as well.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
you can go pick up some merch if you like. Also, depending on how well or not so well it does, there'll be other options later on down the line. So do plan on even re-releasing this. So there could be something special in store for any of the people that decide to put in on it now.
nice. We have the secret ingredient hoodie in purple,
Mhm.
bro. Okay. Damn. You were trying to
I
aim
made
for a
that
meme.
for you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna
yeah.
say. I'm like, hold up. One of these days, you might see me come live on this show with with a secret ingredient hoodie on.
And every time, every time. I think it'll match the colors too.
I think so
Like
too.
I'm pretty sure I used the color code.
Oh, nice, nice, nice with the owl backwards at the front, across, and it's a zip down. Okay, I like. Okay, here it is. Here it is. 50% collar. Okay, not cotton and 50% polyester. Nice, nice choice on the materials as well.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
I
sir.
actually had some help with one of the guys from my crew, Gray Skull. Shout out to Gray Skull, by the way. He does a lot of his own printing for his stuff, so he pointed me in the right direction for the secret ingredients.
Really? So
Yeah.
I'm always like trying to like line up for even my personal next move. Do you think Grayskull would be interested in like helping me out one at any time? Well, of course there'll be funds involved whenever I do get there. But like, do you think you'd be
Yeah,
open
absolutely.
to kind of guiding me in the
Yeah.
right direction?
You're my boy, and I'm Gray Skull, so yeah, we got you.
You got, oh wait, you got a pillow, but most importantly, you got a backpack here too.
Yeah, that's the newer one. I got the limited edition one sitting right here. It's the same style though.
Dude, this is sick. Okay, that's a nice design backpack. Let's see. Oh, there. Nice. Yeah, let me bring up. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it is sick. And what's the difference between the limited edition and
The
the
design. So
designs?
the design, it became a limited edition. That makes it fancy. That makes my screw up fancy. I accidentally deleted the the pattern for that one, so that became limited edition.
I like it. I like it. I mean, it truly is limited, isn't it?
Straight up, yeah. There's no way that I could ever line that up the same way again.
So let's see. Going back to all products, you have a nice line of merch. It like do what at this moment, do you have like any framework on kind of like distribution? Like are these connected to shops like Shopify, or I think that's what it's called, or Printful, or is it going directly to, or are you using your friends' connections directly and they handle it?
So right now I'm going through Printify,
Printify,
and
that's what it's called. I
you
said
know,
Shopify.
well, there's a Shopify, there's a Printful and Printify, so you were almost there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm using Printify, and you just put the link on your website, and it'll do all the fulfillment and all that good stuff. Because um, as I mentioned way earlier, I am a dad, so with four kids, I don't really have a lot of time to fulfill orders here and there. So I'll go ahead and outsource that.
Yeah. No, we live in a cool time when we can actually do that too. Like
Isn't that dope, right?
we
Yeah,
we
there ain't no
really
excuse for nothing.
we really do live in the future. Ooh, I like this tie. So right now I'm pulling up the scented candle. What does the candle smell like?
You gotta get it. Tell me.
You gotta get it to know.
No, you gotta get it and tell me because I don't know.
uh, no, that's awesome. Okay, so
It's a secret. It
it's
smells like the secret ingredient. It's
I
now
see.
musk.
It's it's like the Dr. Pepper 23
Yeah,
flavors.
yeah.
So I moved over to the menu, and actually I think it might even be good if I stream my screen to Discord as well, so that you can get an eye
Oh yeah.
at.
I don't even know what you're looking at, though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, cool. So, this is kind of like one of the things that I was working on as far as content creation. And I came up with, some packages to book me, to book my time. So, if you're watching from the Reno area, then this is completely relevant to you. If you're watching from anywhere else, if you fly me out, then yeah, I got you. Uh, but I just in playing off of the brand of the secret ingredient, I decided to cultivate a menu that you can go and purchase. So we can put together different kinds of content packages for you by batching, the work and knocking out 30-40 pieces in a day type stuff.
So what are the differences between the Abbey West recording contractor and the secret ingredient bookings?
So with the secret ingredient booking, it's me in all forms of things that I can do. Yeah. Jack of all, master of none, still always better than a master of one. Let's go.
Let's go.
But I've recently started contracting over at Abbey West Recording, which is a local recording studio here in Reno. And they have, the works as far as from recording full bands to doing ADRs or voiceover for television. They have the equipment to do that all. So whenever I need anything that's, of a higher level than I can accomplish here in my little corner at the house,
Yeah.
then we go over there. The difference is you're basically just paying for the studio time and a smaller portion because I don't have to supply any of the equipment.
Yeah. You just bring your expertise to the room.
Right. Start plugging stuff in and hope it doesn't explode.
And then, you have the specialty platter. You mentioned like just a 6-hour session where you could just knock out an entire album if that is the mission.
Right.
Nice.
Including knocking out all the content and stuff for it. So you'll leave with your work and 30-40 pieces of short form content, because that is currency.
Yeah. Do you like physically record those sessions for that content? Like, set up a camera while, you guys are working and stuff? Nice.
Yep. We'll have the camera going, do some walkthrough stuff. If needed, then, we can have them just do some like kind of action type things, maybe walking into a gas station or something, just around the corner. But yeah.
Nice. And like with the specialty platter, is that price also include like any studio time, or is that just like your services?
No, that will take care of studio time as well. If we need to, either record any of the vocals and all that stuff, it's all within that package. Now, there's examples that we have that, are like, okay, well, if you want, if you want a space shuttle to land on top of your forehead and then you turn into a green alien, just some crazy effects, like that's gonna cost you a little bit more because we gotta outsource some of these things. Or if we've got to buy, some special drone because you like its camera, you gotta pay for that, but
gotta
this
contract.
price will cover the basics.
Gotta contract the After Effects guy to edit that the spaceship.
Yeah, because I ain't doing it. We'll get Sin to do it.
Yes, exactly. I'm here. Services. I think I have an NFT somewhere where you can.
Whatever this is, just double that. Just double it.
So, like as a professional, could you kind of lightly walk through kind of like your framework of, I guess, like when someone purchases your services for like an hour, kind of like the steps that you take to accomplish the mission?
Well, so if I accept, because that is a thing, you can't just pay and we're gonna do it. It might not work out. So if I accept, the next thing would be I send, it's kind of like a questionnaire or like a checklist of things that are the client's responsibility. So depending on what you want, I'll send you a checklist on the things. Say you wanted videography. I'm going to send you a checklist that says, all right, get any ideas that you have together, put on paper and make sure that you can communicate that with me, make sure that we can understand each other. Any media assets that you have, like logos, sayings, phrases, your brand package and diagnostic, we can even do one of those. Your mission statement, all of that stuff delivered.
You help them make the brand package? Or they already have to have it?
If that's necessary, then yes, we can help you with the brand package. And that's something that could take even more time. But, as long as the client understands that we have to take these steps to give you the best product possible, then we're good. But yeah, then after the checklist has gone through, then it's just a matter of picking a day and a time and going for it.
And these sessions have to be live. Have you tried any way of like doing web versions of it?
What do you mean?
Or well, yeah. I mean, I probably it's not even a question that's valid because like. I
no, it's a great question.
How hard
Don't
it
run.
is. Don't run. Because I think right before talking about this, you mentioned that these apply to individuals that are in or around Reno.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like
Yeah.
what I was kind of like I guess
Oh, okay. I
asking if
understand.
like there's any way that have you thought about like even extending these services to like an online version where
Um,
like you may get on a Zoom call with someone and in between like
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's completely possible, and I've considered it. Just, I think that that's something that I'd have to redo pricing for
hmm
because, I'm not having to physically show up and capture any of the content or anything like that if we're out. So
hmm
this it's something that yes I've considered, but there hasn't been an overwhelming need for the service, so I haven't put that together yet.
yeah, yeah, totally,
Plus,
totally.
it's kind of hard for people, even we're living in the same area to meet some of the standards and the needs. You're putting a lot of I would say responsibility on somebody to meet their goals. But hey, yo, if they got it like that, fuck it, I'm down. Like,
Yeah.
if you could work, I will work with you,
Yeah, yeah. If you got that motivated individual that's just like, Al, I just need your expertise. Like, I'll put in the work.
bro. Yeah, let's just kick it then. Come
Let's-
talk to your boy. I'm a blabbermouth. I just tell everybody everything. I don't keep no secrets. They're
uh,
like, yo, don't tell them. I be leaking shit all the time. It's terrible.
the secret ingredient is salt.
it's, it's oregano and
It's
nutmeg.
regular. I just finished watching the live action One Piece on Netflix.
Oh, word. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched a little bit of it.
I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it to you, but when they met Sanji, there's like a part where like they go in Sanji's past, and a pirate invades his cooking ship. He's like hiding, and he left behind his like soup that he had made. And so then
Uh,
the captain comes in, and he's like he tries it. He's like, oh. That's all right. Need some oregano, and then starts pouring oregano on it, and then Sanji comes out and says, "Oregano's for the devil," and starts like trying to stab him.
oh, Jesus.
or that
Well,
for
I take that back. It's not oregano.
that's just when you said oregano. That's just what it reminded me of. I'm wondering what the oregano hate is about, though. I might have
Yeah,
to
for real.
look it
I
up on
thought
the
oregano's
internet.
delicious.
Me too. I like oregano in my food.
It has a cool name
Yeah,
too.
and yeah,
Oregano.
that street oregano too. I'm quite fond of myself.
Hey.
um, okay, so the menu. This is the menu, which we did speak about like early, right before the call or this show. How like I personally need to make my own menu here. So
Yeah, yeah, man.
getting a little inspired here. Getting a little inspired.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it right after this too. No excuses.
No excuses. And so then the next tab you have is introducing No Love Ltd. What can you tell us about No Love?
So, I talked about Bigwig Ltd, right?
Yep.
And our coming back together to make music again. Well, in that and in the discovery of his new moniker, we made a song, and in that there was this sample that said something, but we thought it said no love. So we just kind of ran with that, made a hook, he spit a verse over it. And then we got to thinking, they call Reno, the city of Reno, the No. And in Reno, the scene here, as far as arts and creative people, is crazy. Like everybody gets love out here.
Really?
Like everybody. If you come to Reno and you're doing anything creative, you're gonna find your niche of people that will show you love for your craft and what you do. And the thought of no love, right? Love for the no, and the love that people in Reno, in the know, give, just kept rolling around. So we were like, yo, we're just gonna brand that, and try to show no love to all of the artists out here that maybe don't have all of the same resources, or and one of those resources being time, to accomplish their goals, and just bring everything under this one umbrella, and just kind of put people on in the city. So that's what No Love is. We released it, I think, a year ago. Released the song for it a year ago. We stole a sample from 50 Cent. 50, don't come after us. We was just trying to show love.
Hey,
and we love your song.
You just gave him credit.
Yeah, there we go. X that stole part out.
My editing team will get right on it.
Get right on it. But yeah, so our idea is to continue that by releasing another version of the No Love song with different people, different MCs in the city.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Kind of like a one big citywide collaboration.
Right.
Nice. Man, I'm sitting here. I'm just like hoping that one day you make it big, because like you would be one of
I
the
already made it big, yo.
bigger, huge.
I'm on Beyond the NFT.
Oh, my silly little show. But like I feel like an individual like you could put a city like Reno on the map. And when I say that, it's like,
wow.
like let's say like a small Florida boy such as myself. Like I'm here all the way in Florida, and like when I hear people talk about Reno, they say don't go to Reno. That's pretty much like the vibe that's there.
Yeah,
It's like don't go to Reno. But like just listening to you just like highlighted about how like if you go to Reno and you're a creator, you're doing anything creative, like the love is there, and that I feel like that's something that like that must be heard. I'm cheering for you, dude.
Yeah. Reno definitely gets. It's similar to the big Web3 push, right? Like, everybody was just so excited and so happy, and the rose-colored glasses were on and promises were being made here and there about just these grand things that were well-intentioned, but in reality, there were things that were kind of hard to maintain,
Yep.
So there's, Decentraland in itself can have a bad rap for, say, that the love that the community gives for creatives, right? But and in the same way, Reno gets that same bad rap, because they, no matter what your dream is, everybody there is just like, fuck yeah, man, you could do that. Like, you're gonna grow, Pegasus wings and fly right now. We know it, But it's as long as you approach it maturely, it's a good place to kickstart your creative juices, so to speak. When you're creating things, you pour your heart, your love, your soul into it, and then you put it out there. Now you're empty, so you need that love from other people to fill you back up again, so that you can create more. And that's, something that you can get here.
Bro, Al Bakwurdz for Reno Mayor. I'm over here.
And then you get here and go broke at the casino. You're like, this guy sucks.
He warned me.
Screw Reno.
He warned me. I'm over here writing on my notes. Decentraland is Web3 Reno.
It is, bro. It is.
No, but these are awesome images that you have here for kind of like the no love section of your website. And then, of course, the last section we have is the About You. And also, I see that you have grayscale here.
Gray Skull.
Gray Skull. Thank you.
Yep, Gray Skull.
Uh,
Thus the skulls nod to the crew.
and I mean, what could you tell us about Gray Skull?
So, Gray Skull, I actually met through Web3, right? I was running with an old crew known as the Rap Heads, and through them, I met up with Dragon's Pitchfork, who was one of the founders of Gray Skull. And Gray Skull is a hip hop collective. We're a crew of, MCs, producers, DJs, all types of stuff. And, the love of hip hop and mental health and mental wellness brought us all together. And we meet every Wednesday and sometimes Thursday to talk, catch up on life, catch up on the things that we're doing, collab together, you know, just make sure that everybody's all right. And, it's just been a powerful thing for me because everybody in the crew is so supportive of everybody and everything that you have going on. Mostly men right now. Women are welcome, but mostly men. And it's just nice to have a place where, people are genuinely concerned and care about what you got going on in your life, and they're not going to use that against you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the crew. And we've been releasing music for, I guess, like a year now together. They've been going for a good 2 years strong. There's like 12 of us. I don't know, maybe 20 by now. But we have a band camp that we just started a crew community on.
Is this
what
the right?
that is?
Is this the right page? Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, right here.
Let's see. Yep, the crew. You can go ahead and click on that.
Right here.
I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's already clicked. Nope. There it is. So that's a way for anybody that wants to be involved with some of the behind the scenes stuff. You get all the music that we release on Bandcamp. You get it automatically once you're subscribed. It's only $3. Save yourself a little bit of coffee money and get you some good music. And that first release that's up there right now, it says no labels. Go down, scroll down a little more.
Right here.
So this no labels release, that features 2 productions of mine. Man, I forget the other gentleman's. I'm so sorry, but go on there and check his stuff out too, because that first song is fire. And then the artist is Damon Deshawn, one of the members of Gray Skull.
All right.
So if you want to go and listen to it, you can go on Bandcamp and check it out. If you want to contribute, you can go ahead and join our crew community and subscribe. And you'll get access to discounted merch. Like I said, all the music that we drop. There's a chat in there, so you can come holler at us. If you feel like you got some heat and you want to collab, go ahead and holler, and we'll see what it is. We'll see how good you are. No, I'm just kidding.
So I see the $3 a month to join the crew community, and then there's the buy digital discography. I can't even say that right now.
Man, don't have me embarrassed.
Discography.
Yeah, you can get that.
Yeah.
No, but that's everything. So if you wanted to buy everything that was ever released, I mean, Bandcamp kind of does that. So you put your price on everything, and as you keep loading things up, it'll give you a price on what everything is on there. I'm pretty sure all of it's available for streaming, but anything helps.
Yep.
It costs to be the boss.
Yeah, exactly. And individuals do like to support the creators directly a lot of the time. So so it's a way that they can contribute to your creations. What are your thoughts on the Bandcamp platform, and do you think is it something that you would recommend to other musicians?
Well, yeah, because it's easy and it's free. and there is a market in it. There are people that exclusively use Bandcamp. So I recommend using everything, like if there's anything that you can sign up for and make any kind of community out of it, or put things up available for purchase or even streaming, like sign on to that thing. Get yourself everywhere, because there are people, like I said, that are like, yo, I only listen to music on Bandcamp. If it ain't on Bandcamp, I ain't gonna hear it. You need to get your creations to them.
Yeah, exactly. Just like platforms like Sound.xyz. Have you heard of Sound yet?
Yep.
Are you thinking about releasing anything on that platform?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So once I need to refine my release strategy. But once it is refined, everything's coming to Web3. Everything, everything that I've released is all coming to Web3.
Nice. Yeah, because I mean, I like the what Sound.xyz has set up in terms of like, at least for like the user, the collector. It makes it very easy. It has those like charts where like I think it's like weekly charts, and depending on like who's selling in that week, you'll be either top or bottom or whatever. I remember when Brandon, shout out Brandon, and
Brandon, that's my dog.
For real.
I love you, boo.
Love you, Brandon. When Brandon and Buffalo released their song on Sound.xyz, they were in like the top 30 sellers. Like, what? Like,
because Brandon's the shit,
bro.
First of all, and yeah, Buffalo's fucking pretty fire too. So,
but
carry on. Sorry.
Like, no, like it's just awesome to be able to like see these charts, and like I'm just imagining like as the audience starts to migrate into like Web3 to be interested into Web3 applications, like this new audience will see like these charts, and they'll be like, oh well, why is he first? Why is he second? Oh, top 100. These must be the 100 best songs right now. Let's check them out. Oh shit, this is dope. Let me buy it.
Yeah, man. With all music, right? Like, music was never sold to sell music. It was sold to sell some kind of tech or gear, right? Some kind of listening device. And this right here is the next. Well, whatever. Don't quote me. I don't know if it's the next, but
I'm clipping this.
It has a potential to. Yeah, click that up right now. I'll be the secret ingredient says. Yeah. So just this newer, well, not newer, but this it's still newer. This newer technology is something that will sell and can sell your music, like, so I feel like, music in Web3 is just going to explode once everybody is, really up on what the technology is.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, even like I don't know why more content creators aren't interested in the Web3 world, because like, for example, like I was telling you how like before this show started, like how through making all these videos and learning After Effects and all this, like I'm like sitting here like, damn, I need to learn how to make music. I need to I need to start DJing or something, like making sounds. And like I'm surprised that content creators from all around haven't come into the space and kind of like seen these individuals, these independent artists, like with their music that's out there, and like purchased it and then like create like kind of like a a connection with them, and one day maybe even be able to ask them like, hey, is it okay if I feature your song in my video? Like
right.
That would, like, I feel like that would be the equivalent of like if you knew Drake, sorry for teacher, if you knew Kendrick. Oh man, if you knew Kendrick.
Wait, Wait, why?
Why Kendrick?
Yeah, why Kendrick?
Well, and not Drake?
How'd you know? I'm just kidding.
And you know, and you asked him if you could use his music, you know, and he could give you that answer flat out.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I feel like this space is definitely, you know, prime for that, right? And people will see it as we keep making content, as we keep pushing the space forward and publishing in these platforms. Like, it will all grow. It would all grow.
Yeah, you know, content creators, I think as a whole, have been sucked up into the way that it works, yo. Like, if you don't have the views, then you're not getting the reach, so on and so forth. So it's, you know, content creation's been, you know, reduced to just how many people are looking at it instead of, do I even like the shit that I'm putting out? You know, so I think when people get sick of just pumping out content, stuff that they don't even care about, that's when they'll wake up to the power of a few. Like, a few diehard fans are better than, you know, a million freaking views or clicks or anything like that.
Yep, exactly. What is it? I think it's like the 1,000 person theory or 1,000 fan theory. If
that?
If I did not create it. I'm just gonna I forget the person that kind of like mentioned the concept that if you
right. So this is a quote directly from you. Got it. Carry on.
Like, if you can have 1,000 loyal followers, like, at your craft, an independent creator can make it, can like start becoming self-sustainable, and as well as you know, keep funding what they're doing.
Right. Yeah. One, if you can either hold on to 1,000 or at least keep a consistent 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's completely possible. And you know, seems easy, but everything's hard. Everything's a job. Everything's work, yo. Like, you're not going to be able to go quit your job and become a content creator or strike it rich, even if you do have those thousands. You got to work at it.
I mean, you can if you like start selling toe picks. Just saying.
You know, that makes me feel like my toes are ugly, because I did that and I flopped, yo.
Bro, what? You flopped? Damn, you didn't advertise the CBD. I think that might be why. You didn't advertise the Discord.
Yeah, and my angles were bad too, you know. I need better angles, better toe angles. Gotta get that low angle, yo.
Yeah, it's all about the angles. Tease them a little bit, like toes in the shower.
Damn, yo, you gotta be my manager,
bro.
I'm in need of some representation.
I'm with it.
Pimpin' Sinful.
I'll be I'll be on the first flight to Reno.
Let's go.
Damn, I was gonna go with a follow-up question, but I seem to have forgotten. So I guess we can.
What were we even talking about?
Toes, content creation, music. So I guess we can kind of segue into your Instagram. You were mentioning how, like, you know, you've been making content with what is he going by? Is it Smoke Steezy or
Big Wig?
Big Wig right
Big
now.
Wig,
That's what he's by Big Wig. And I've seen some videos like this one here. Let me mute my music so we could all listen to it. Oh wait.
When I spit facts, why your face like that? I get racks, you don't bang like that, so I guess it makes sense why you hate like that. Rolling dice, game of life, day and night, pay the price. Ace of the arch, bitch, play my part. Whale scale, not a great white shark. Make my mark, this is stroll in the park. Got Tony Stark heart, bitch, I glow in the dark. Go so hard that I can't go soft. Think I need a blowjob. I'ma keep going till you're sick of me. My spit rolls like rotisserie. Yeah, you can find me where the chicken be, while your car get pulled like wisdom teeth. I'm finna get in the fan, I'm flipping chips like I'm gambling. Couldn't win with my hand, I hit the river, I'm dancing.
So
Man,
good.
ill, think I'm sick with the cancer. When I ask it to your face, you couldn't give me an answer. So I'ma kick back when you fake like that.
That's on the strip. That's
So,
on the strip.
that's on the strip, the Las Vegas strip? Or the,
No, the Reno strip.
The Reno strip. I didn't know.
It's more like a pathway because it's a lot smaller.
It's more of a path than a strip. Oh, man. Okay. Now I'm learning we have a Reno strip. Man, I got to hit Reno in these days. Man,
Yeah, man,
because of you, now I'm going to get out to Reno in these days.
Yeah, it's the biggest little city, man. It's the biggest little city. Come on out.
And are you helping with the production of these videos?
Well, yeah. There's times when we do pre-production and in editing and all that stuff. I'll give notes. But there are also times where we just kind of go and do it,
Mm-hmm. Now, how about any do you do any director work where you're like sitting there with a megaphone, like cut
with the megaphone? yeah, absolutely. That does happen at times because we also have a Cashing Up a podcast that he does on his YouTube channel.
For real?
I think there should be, actually no, there isn't a link to it. I'll shoot you a link to it right now.
Yeah, please do. I'd like to connect.
But yeah, so in those times, sometimes I have to call the actions or the cuts, depending on who we're interviewing and where.
Nice. And yeah, I mean, you do
like a
very well
dream
with
on
your videos
fantasy.
because, like,
Baby, you a
like
queen, you
even
my
with the
majesty.
transcription of it,
Keep it realer than
it's on
reality.
time and everything. Like, I
Feeling
can't
like
do
a
that shit
nasty
yet.
pig, huh?
Or I
So
can do
I'm
it very
tripping
well.
how I feel about you when I be around you. Wouldn't trade for
What'd you
keys
say?
and powder.
The music or the thing was going on. I didn't catch what
Oh,
you said.
my bad. I was talking about like even the transcriptions, how like it's on time and everything. Like, you do good editing.
Power.
And is that the studio that you work off of?
Let's see. Hold on. Where we at? Yep. That's Abbey West. Yep. That's the isolation booth. So there's an isolation booth, and then there's a live. We call it the live room, but it's for, drums and guitars and all that shit. Anything that's not gonna fit in there.
That's sick. I like the setup, even with like the black light reflecting off of his sweater, stuff like that. Like it gives a dope ambient.
That's all me too. Doing that light treatment.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's my
Hate to
dog.
see you leave, but I love to watch you
Yeah,
go.
boy,
Come with me,
had to make
baby.
it
It's a
look
big
good.
oh whoa, looking like a dream.
All right, let's see. Are there any videos that you would like to show specifically, like from your Instagram?
Yeah, go on up a little bit more. Up. See that pink? Go
pink
down a little
right
bit.
here.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, play that one. I give you a good little look at the live room. So Oh wait, that's not a whole ass video. But yeah, this is just us shooting some content, kind of like a behind the scenes type thing.
That's tight. That is tight.
Ooh.
Nice glitch editing and stuff like that.
Check out.
Which one?
Yeah, man, just roll through a bunch of those, yo. It's all good.
What's your dream
this-
collaboration,
this,
dead or alive?
Tupac was so
part of
fucking
a
dope,
podcast
bro.
shoot.
I just remember him being like 18, doing these speeches in front of.
he
It's kind
drops
of like a
like,
Black Power rally or something like that. And he's like, why the
little
fuck
teasers
I
on
gotta be
what's
the
going
one to
on.
like turn y'all up, basically. Why the fuck I gotta be the one doing all this shit? I'm fucking 18. Where the fucking OGs at? What the fuck are they doing? I was just really inspired. So that'd probably be my dream collab. Tupac, dead or alive, yeah.
What's your dream collaboration, dead or alive?
Tupac was so fucking dope, bro. Like, I just remember him being like 18, doing these
Yeah,
speeches
like
in front of.
right before the show, I went and smoked a fat one. I was like, my heart was pounding. I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, bro, I mean that's usual activity at Beyond the NFT. There was a time when like I used to spark one up in the middle of it.
Yo, this shit's stressing me out.
No, I'd be like shaking back here, man. You know, like the beginning days of like me hosting these, there would be like times where like 20 minutes right before like I had to like literally be on. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, hold up, telling my guests, hold up. I walk away and just start puking on the floor because I didn't make it to the bathroom. Dude.
Yo, that man worked through all of that to bring this to you. I appreciate you, yo. And now we're here.
And now we're here. We got even a little camera here. Camera setup.
That's cool. Just don't drink during the interviews.
Do you sound confident, or are you just trying to rap some words?
Yeah, I think
those are
delivery
some
is
guys
everything.
that
You can have the
came
best
down
lyrics
from,
ever, but if you don't deliver them in a way that people feel,
not too far from here.
Okay.
To come on the show. So yeah, we get people from all over, or at least we try to. This is part of the No Love thing. We're kind of practicing and getting our chops up so that we can, do it better, do it bigger and better every time. But I sent you that YouTube link if you want to bring that up.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna check it out and start watching. And yeah, I mean, if I ever fit the criteria, would love to be on it. Even if you guys are
That's
looking
what's
for a
up.
guest.
We could do it through Zoom or something.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Well, we can even figure it out. Maybe it will give me a reason to get out to Reno.
Oh snap! You gonna come all the way out? Let's go,
Bro. We're gonna make this podcast blow up. You're
Do
gonna
it.
be like Joe Rogan one of
Hey,
these days, like flying people in.
all the chats that this is distributed to. You need to spam a Mew if you want Sinful to come out to Reno to get on the podcast.
Yeah, spam Mews, everyone. All chats.
Spam Mews, everyone, chat. All chats like break this whole bitch down.
Who would like to see Mew on what is the name of the podcast?
Cashing up.
On Cashing Up.
Cashing up with Cash Hill Boulevard. Yeah, we're kind of working that angle, and we have a section that's called Cashing Out, where we ask, it's kind of like the 10 questions thing. I forget what podcast it was on. Everything's a ripoff of everything, but we'll ask, your favorite color, your worst sound, things like that. It gets pretty fun towards the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's like on the spot, like shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's this one guy from out here, and he's like Richie Padelli. Shout out Richie Padelli. That's the homie too. He's a good dude, like really straight laced, really good dude, and he hardly ever curses. And we got him to say bitch.
Was he mad or?
Oh no. We're like, because one of the questions was, "What's your favorite curse word?" He's all,
Oh,
bitch.
God. Oh, like all low. He was like, bitch.
Yeah. It was the funniest thing ever. Like, oh man, that's hilarious.
That's awesome. Did you clip it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's on Instagram too. It's clipped on there somewhere. You'll see it.
Oh, right here. There, I think I found a video of the studio, or at least another part of the studio.
Yeah, that's that same isolation booth, but without the treatment. It almost looks like a whole different area, right?
Yep, it does. And then behind
Yeah,
you,
man, that's
you got the casting couch on the back.
Yeah, that was a good time. That's good.
Oh, what a picture! I like this picture.
Yeah, that's another artist that's out here. She's great, Whitney Meyer.
Whitney Meyer, man.
And she sells real estate. Yeah, man, Reno's full of freaking everything. From Reno Philharmonic, straight polished musicians to the guy that beatboxes on the corner for fucking tacos.
Hey, yeah, we all gotta make it somehow.
Yeah, straight up.
I'ma
And he's
kick
got
back
some
when you
tight
fake
beats.
like that. When I spit facts, why your face like that?
That's outside the
I get
studio,
racks, you
but
don't bang like that, so I guess
a
it
little
makes
bit to
sense
the
why you
left of
hate
it,
like
there's
that.
a tattoo shop that's nearby. So
Hey,
we got a couple of models from out here, that we've been trying to incorporate into a lot of our videos because they're better to look at than we are.
Well, how do you approach the models? Are you like, want to be in a music video?
Man, I was gonna say, I am gonna do it anyway. Really, it's like, how much? That's how I approach it. How much to come and shoot some content. And sometimes it's really awkward because they're like, what? No. I swear. We're just making music.
We just want your music video.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I mean, because like that is Nevada when it comes down to it. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
you know, like there have been many. Like I've been to Vegas a couple times, and it's like this is what one of the things that I've gotten out of Vegas really, that like if you're just minding your own business, I would say 70 to 80% of the females that will approach you are most likely working.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know, their work can range from conversation to other things.
To
But yes,
being in
yeah.
your music video.
Exactly. That's what it is, honey. I swear.
Quit playing, girl. Let's make this bread. When I'm with you,
Ooh, I like that one. So that one is some content we shot for Eternal Desire. That one that just dropped recently.
I like the song. Fire.
Yeah. Oh,
That's right.
So let's see. I see we have hit about an hour mark, hour 5 minute mark. How are you looking on time? How are you feeling?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man.
You chilling. All right.
I might have to go throw up.
No, well, hopefully you make it in time, and just like you don't just like get up and then just all of a sudden drop it. Oh man, yeah. I almost had a throw up moment last week. I choked on my water.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, I mean the rest of my questions basically like here in my handy dandy notebook, yeah, are basically just Web3 philosophical questions.
Okay.
Basically, like, I mean, let's see. My first one here is, you know, as a music producer, where do you feel like the Web3 space is headed? Like, do you think it's headed to a place that will complement musicians, or kind of moving away from that?
No, like I said, man, music has always been a tool to sell and promote technology. So, this being new in the sense that there aren't a lot of people that have a good understanding of it. This is one of the next things that music can go to. And there's a lot of, you know, turmoil in the music business, which there always has been, but even now with just how information is passed on so quickly, and receipts are everywhere, you know.
Yep.
People can tell who made what and why, like everything's being tracked so well. It's in this state of turmoil as far as who's holding the keys to the kingdom, right? And with Web3, the creator themselves, they literally hold the fucking keys. Yeah. Like, so I really feel like once, you know, as more people start to gravitate away from these bigger labels and just feeding that machine, they'll catch on to what Web3 can be. Everybody likes to support people directly, you know. Like nobody wants to have a middleman, you know, taking their little cut off of the top. When, you know, I see something, I like a t-shirt, you know, I don't want to have to pay 30 people for the t-shirt or whatever. I want to pay whoever made it, whatever it is, a card, a song, a video, whatever.
You want to go direct.
And yeah. And you know, Web3 is as direct as you can get, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, like as far as a music producer, I see Web3 just being what people do as far as releasing music instead of what we have right now, you know.
Yeah, and as you were answering that last question, I even even another question popped up to my mind. Like, what are your thoughts on like Web3 music labels? do you think they have a place, or do you think like the Web3 space is something that should not have music labels?
So Web3 can have everything and should have everything. Uh, you know, music labels have a bad rep because of how they've been run, right?
Yeah.
Is the idea of a music label bad? To me, no. The idea of it isn't bad. It's the motherfuckers that hold the keys right now that suck. So, you know, I think that they're they're completely useful. There's a bunch of people that don't want to do the music label side of things. They just want to sit there and create. They like, bro, all I want to do is sit here and hum and play the banjo. I don't want to have to, register my stuff or, fill out paperwork for splits or this, that, and the other. And for those people that's intimidating and it stops them from creating, like a label in Web3 would be great for them.
Yeah,
You know?
you're right. You're right. I mean, yeah, it's in a way it's like that choice because there are a lot of creators that just want to create, like you mentioned, and don't want to do all that marketing thing, that whole marketing thing, or that
Straight up.
or like the content creation with like editing videos and stuff like that. And what a music label does is it brings the support to the creative, whatever they need. Like it brings the team around them, and that is in all like the essence of a music label. You're right. You're right about like what you mentioned about like the reason why people have a bad taste is currently is because of who runs the show right now. Like these
Yeah.
individuals have like lost their way, their vision. That
Yeah, yeah. And there's people that all they want to do is create content, Like I don't want to make music, but I need somebody to create content around, and that's what a label is supposed to do, bring those people all together. Like, yo, you don't like A, B, and C? Well, I love that. You just do D, E, and F, and this guy does blah 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 until we finish out the alphabet. Now we're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see. My next question. How does your circle feel about like Web3 and crypto and all that stuff that comes with it?
They don't fucks with it. If I'm just being completely honest, and just they're I wouldn't say that they're not pioneers. They're just not pioneers in this kind of realm. So,
Totally.
the pioneers in my circle, they they love it. They love the idea. But, the larger portion of my circle, they're more interested in the current models that are already out there because that's what they're used to,
Yeah, yeah, totally. And
So, yeah.
I guess a secondary question to that is like, what do you feel can be done in order to make your friends feel welcome or want to kind of like or make them turn their head a little bit and see like, hey, what's up over there? What's Al doing?
Uh, Consistency over time.
Consistency slash over time. I like it. I like it. I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah, write that down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's for everything. That's for everything everywhere. And, that is a responsibility that I also have to take up. Because the more I've already proven it in as far as my circles go, when I was, heavy in Decentraland, that consistency over time brought more eyes from around here. I had people come out and be like, "Hey, what's a MetaMask?" And then we've gone from there. I don't know how far or shallow they went with it, but just me being and posting about all of the shows that I was going to or posting up my digital wearables, things like that, really got them more interested in what it could be or what it might be. So yeah, man, consistency over time.
Alrighty. Well, I got the consistency part. Now, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm 30 years old. Multiply that by.
Yeah,
Over
I
here.
think you might have the time part down too.
I'm over here making equations. Okay, by the time I'm 60, we might start to.
Yeah, by the time you're 60, you'll own all of Web3.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I mean that's the goal. That's the goal. Owning Web3, mayor of Web3.
Ah,
So, like, okay, so the last question was just like, me asking pertaining to your personal circle. Now, like, in a broader picture, like, what do you think Web3 needs to do better in order to welcome musicians from all around?
oh man, it feels so naughty to have to say, but uh God, I don't even like it coming out of my mouth at all. But I'd say some sort of dir direction.
Okay.
God, I'm gonna just say it, like a little bit of regulation for newer users of the Web3 space.
Totally.
I know that, like, yo, like it's decentralized. What the fuck? Don't say regulation. Fuck you. But just for the sake of, you know, you don't want bad actors to be able to come in and dupe people by the buttloads. Like there needs to be some kind of stopgap that would, either expose people for doing harmful things or kind of mitigate, you know, other people from being exposed to those harmful things. So
In
I
a
don't know how that gets done.
in a way, I'm like thinking, like imagining, like, and MetaMask would be something that could do that, like a like Web3 light version, or a
Right.
Web3
Oh,
safe
like
version.
you can't do everything on this one. You could get the experience. Like at least you can get your weight up. But now you want to go to the big boy stuff. All right, cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, something where, like, I mean, and this is just an idea, like, just like I'm throwing out there, like even like MetaMask could be like, okay, well, like we'll make you a centralized, unhackable wallet that if it gets hacked, we have access to stop them, and blah 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 blah.
Right.
Something like that. I mean, the thing is that, like, we can't there needs to be some sort of meeting in the middle, because, like, what does the space what is the space banking on? The space is banking on the Web 2 crowd coming into Web 3, spending dollars, following and creating and all that. Now, you can't bring in Web 2 entities when it is just a shit show Wild West. Like, it's like,
Right. Yeah.
like, I don't know, Apple could come into Web3, start creating, and start talking to the wrong people. Then next thing you know,
Yeah.
Apple will get rugged, and Apple will be like, the fuck.
Yeah. Straight up.
And they can't track them, like, or
Right.
unless
Right.
like NDAs and shit like that. But yeah, it's yeah, there does need to be some sort of safety net, we can call it. Not it's to not say regulation.
Yeah, there we go. I like that better. Strike regulation from the script, please.
Yep. Get my editors on it. So yeah, you're totally right. Dude, I love your insight. I love what you have to, share with us with pertaining to kind of the mindset of a professional musician. So, I mean, keep doing what you do, dude, and most of all, like, keep growing your brand, because I also want you to grow your personal brand as well. So add me
Hey,
to the
man, I
list.
appreciate that.
Add me to the list, my friend.
Yeah, appreciate it. Let me give you your flowers too. Like, let me have just a second. You also keep doing what you're doing. I know you alluded to not wanting to be that guy, but you, you know, maybe even do it and see how much more you can do for everybody. Because this is amazing what you have been doing for so long. You can bring a crowd of people and bring to light what other people are doing and what other people have going on. Like that's dope. And there's not a lot of people that really love doing this like you do. Like you can see the passion that you have for exposing all of your friends to all of your other friends. Like that shit is dope. So thank you so much for letting me come on, and I appreciate you abundantly, and please keep doing what you're doing, yo.
Will
You're the man.
Thank you, Al. Thank you. Let's see. Before we close out, any final thoughts? Any final projects you would like to share with anyone, or anything to keep an eye out for?
So, it's me. It's just me, and a lot of the people that I have around me. But as far as putting together the project, it is solely on me. So I don't want to announce anything specifically because I'm all over the place, bro. Like I'll be like, yo, I gotta go do this or I gotta go do that. But if you do go to my website and you want to stay up on any major development that I might have, on the homepage, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, send me your email so I can send you spam. I mean, important stuff. No, I'm way too busy to be sending spam, and I don't use bots for that or anything like that. But if there's something that I feel is really important and that everybody needs to know about what's coming up next for me, you see it right here on the screen. Go and sign up for the mailing list, and you'll be kept appraised of all the cool stuff that I might have going on, that I will have going on.
Let's go.
And who knows, you might get to see an email of an interview from Sinful Me Sticks when he comes out to Reno. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. And let's see. You are on YouTube. You are on X, as well as. Oh, does this say Twitch? I didn't know you were on Twitch as well.
Yeah, it's Twitch. Yeah, let's go.
Dropping follows all around. You're on Pinterest.
Oh, I'm blowing up, yo.
Oh, I'll have to
Go
do that.
viral.
Have to do that on my phone. I already follow you on Instagram, and you're on Facebook. So yeah, you can catch Al on any of those platforms. Is there any platform where you prefer to be messaged in?
Yeah, Instagram will work. Yeah, just message me on Instagram. That's the one I check the most. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Al, for being on the show tonight. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. I know you are a father, and I hope the house is not on fire right now. Since you took
Now
a
I'm
little
scared.
It's like you're just like
I
now
haven't
thinking
heard any
like
kids in a while.
yeah, exactly. It's like they've been too quiet. Hold up. But yeah, I really appreciate your time tonight, and yeah, let's keep in touch, and please like keep me up to date with anything that you're working on, and come visit us sometime.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you.
Alrighty, and to anyone that is still at Meta One Designs headquarters, I'm going to raid some streamers here. I almost said here after this, but I'm going to raid some streamers and possibly get some TV going for us. Maybe some Letterkenny. I know last week we enjoyed watching Letterkenny and their funny accents. If that is something.
Letterkenny's dope.
Bro, oh my God. I didn't know they're up to season 10 now, or 11 or some shit. They got so much. Have you seen
Oh, word?
Yeah, have you
I
seen
didn't know that.
Shorzy?
No.
Okay,
Is it good?
yeah, you know how like you remember Shorzy in Letterkenny?
Yeah.
They did like a spin-off
An offshoot?
an
Yeah.
offshoot with him. And it's funny because the actor for Shorzy is the main actor in Letterkenny. You know, the fuck, I forget his name. The main guy, the he's all clean cut and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I forgot his name. But yeah, it's him. But in Shorzy, he's all like roughed up, like got a beard, missing teeth, and shit like that. Like it's kind of like
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, and it's hilarious as well. It's like a different type of like Letterkenny is like kind of like hillbilly themed.
Almost dry humor. Yeah.
Yeah, but Shorzy is like more like a hockey base, also dry humor as well, like same kind of humor,
Oh,
but
that's
like
cool.
hockey base
Right.
and big city or whatever the fuck. So like, yeah,
That's funny.
awesome to watch. But yeah, thank you everyone. Please stand by, and we'll get